morning, Sunnyside Unified School District, and welcome to the Technology Expo here at Sunnyside High School. We are in the LRC at Sunnyside. As you can see, there are quite a few people here. It's very exciting. Thank you for tuning in. We have a lot of great booths here in the LRC that we will get around to. We will show you some great events. But to get started today, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and interview our proud superintendent, Manuel Izquierdo. Dr. Izquierdo, welcome to Sunnyside High School.
Thank you very much, and good morning everybody throughout our district. I want to tell you how proud we are of what we're doing here. We have our Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan, visiting. He'll be here probably in the next 30 minutes, and he's going to come to see Sunnyside's technology, where we innovate, where we're tech savvy, and where we inspire. And it's through all the hard work of teachers throughout our district, students throughout our district. Today, right now, we're in the library, and as you can see, and you'll see it throughout, we have representatives from every school showing how they're changing our classrooms, changing teaching and learning. So it's a proud day for Sunnyside to be on the national map about what we're doing. So everybody throughout the day, I hope you have a chance to, excuse me, live stream. We have Superintendent Huppenthal here. We have people from the county. We'll have the mayor here. We have councilmen. Everybody's coming to see what's everybody talking about in Tucson, Arizona, the place where champions are made. And today we're going to talk about the champions in the classrooms, our students. So welcome, thank you, and we hope you enjoy live streaming.
Thank you so much, Dr. Izquierdo, and again, welcome to the Technology Expo. As we said, we are going to walk around, we're going to get some interviews, we are going to talk to, of course, the awesome students that we have here in our district. And as I said, we just want to welcome you here. We want you to pay attention, or we want you to stick with us. And in a few minutes, we'll walk around and get some interviews, and we will show you this awesome expo. So thank you so much, and enjoy. Once again, good morning to the Sunnyside Technology Expo. My name is Nick Duddleston. I'm the audio-visual teacher here at Sunnyside High School. We are streaming this live to the district, so hello to all the schools that are out there watching this event. Once again, the Technology Expo, as you can see around, there's a really awesome booth. Each school in our Sunnyside district is represented with a booth in the awesome technology things that they are doing at their school. So we are here, we're going to make our way around. We're going to talk to some of the students, talk to some of the teachers, and of course we want to just show you the awesome things that our district is doing. And once again, welcome to the Tech Expo. We'll be back in a few. With us right now, we have a very special guest. This is the Freshman Academy Principal. Let me turn around there. This is the camera. Freshman Academy Principal at Desert View, Mr. Armando Valenzuela. Welcome to Sunnyside High School and the Tech Expo. Please talk about technology and how it's kind of changed your job as a principal.
Well, as a principal, the technology has come into the classroom, and before technology was in there, we had a lot of teachers that really tried to push for engagement and tried many different strategies, and some of them worked, some of them didn't. But now with the technology, the computers, the laptops, using smartphones in the classroom instead of for texting, but to actually do work, it's really raised that level of engagement, classroom engagement. But it's also given our students the opportunity to connect with others, either in their classroom, from team to team, even within our own community. But going further and way beyond what we thought, which is across the country, across the globe. Yesterday I was able to play a little math game, and I realized I was playing against some middle school students, which I actually took second place. I was sad. But
it's all right, it's all right.
But I was playing against some kids from a totally different, middle school. I don't remember exactly what state they were in, but that's the kind of interaction our students are having. We were used to in the 90s interacting with each other just in the classroom, and now the boundaries have just kind of been erased, and now our students are learning and working in a global environment.
Which is awesome. And again, just, I know we've talked about technology and the importance of technology, but also one of our pushes is community, and Mr. Valenzuela is a Sunnyside graduate, right. So he is back here at Sunnyside checking it out. And I know we've talked, imagine if you were a student with all this technology, what would that be like to you now?
Well, like I said, it would give me an opportunity to really put myself out there in the community. Being an athlete and playing multiple sports in high school, I think that would have been my opportunity to do a lot more research on different schools that I could have, hopefully applied for. Maybe, hi Margie, great, and you? Hopefully it would have been an opportunity for me to be able to put myself out there. Nowadays with all these different sites for recruiting and whatnot, I probably could have been able to put my name, put my skills out there. Maybe I would have had a chance to play at maybe not even a D1 level, but maybe even at a junior college or a D2 school.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the aspects. Plus, the ability to be able to just turn in my work that way. When I got to college, I wouldn't have been learning all these skills. I could have gone in there, that much more prepared, that much more ahead of the game. Awesome. So, it would have been a huge asset.
Well, thank you so much. I'm not going to keep you much longer. You can check out these awesome displays that we have. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Vision, like Ram Vision. Huh? Leopard Vision News, like Ram Vision.
Did you get your interview again?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
I don't remember just a
Yes,
minute.
I know it's so much. I haven't seen him. I saw him a little bit earlier, but yes, I did. Thank you. Now, are they uploading straight to the TechFest or are they recording on tape?
No, they're straight to us.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have
Wireless?
yeah, they do it digitally. Everything's digitally.
You know what? It might be recording on an SD card. You don't think so?
He said we asked him and then he said something about a digital 5 GB type. I don't know if it's an SD,
Okay.
but it was something like that.
Okay.
But he said it didn't take, you know, the
You
actual
guys,
communication.
it goes straight to the TriCast or is it all wireless? The upload when you film something? How does that work? No, you record. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. Because we. Did you record to a tape or what? SD card or what do you guys? Yeah, we're on an internal memory on these. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. We do it when we do it's all tape still, but we just run wires for our TriCast. Yeah. We're that's what we do in the West is all BNC. That's awesome. Yeah. We're streaming to our commute to each school so they can watch. Well, good. I'm glad these girls are doing a great job. Yeah, yeah. It's awesome. Friend, I'm with the guys at This is Technology, folks. Here at one of the amenities of Colorado News, since they started at 6 a.m. targeting.
I'm flying out of the line of sight of the camera. I know. I'm trying to tell him that that was a board member.
I'm gonna record these kids right now.
Okay. Doing their presentation?
Are you guys ready for? Do you want to be interviewed? Is that okay? Okay. So what do you? So we're gonna start Leopard Vision, and then we'll kind of come over to book trailers. Okay. So I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna ask you guys. I'll ask each of you a question. Okay. And then this is going out to the district. So smile. The camera will be right here. All right. Have fun. Let me check real quick, and then we'll. Okay. Then just I'll let her know. But Yadi, I'll look at Yadi's camera, and since I can't hear, I won't go back. Yeah. Just give me a second. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Technology Expo. We are very excited. We have some great students here doing some really great things. Here at Sunnyside, we do what is called Blue Devil News, and it looks like we have Leopard Vision News. So I'm going to ask the Los Amigos students, what's your name, sir?
Francisco Acuña.
Francisco, tell me what is Leopard Vision News?
Leopard Vision is where it's an after-school program that we do that has staff spotlight, like where we interview a teacher or the principal. Like right here, he's interviewing the principal, asking her what college she went to, what schools did she go to, why did she want to become a principal, and then we have sports like what's going on. Like the NFL, MLB, the NBA,
Awesome.
and also for like at school the basketball team, soccer team,
Good.
and like the cross country. And then last year at the end of the year we did bloopers and like funny videos.
Funny videos, good.
And then if you want to watch it at home, you could go to YouTube, type in Leopard Vision, and then it'll give you all the videos to watch.
Awesome. So if you could hear that, you can go to YouTube, we can go to Leopard Vision, and we can watch the Leopard Vision news. Now we have learning with iPads. These iPads are awesome. Tell us a little bit about your iPad and what you do with it. And what's your name? I'm sorry.
I'm Amanda Wolford.
And what's your name?
I'm Catherine Higuera.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your iPad and what you do.
Last year, the last thing that we did on our iPad was make a story about 2 books that we read about
Awesome.
plants.
Here, let me do this so they can see. So here's a story. Go ahead and tell us about your story.
Yeah, we read 2 books, and it tells us about the same and the difference about the 2 books.
Awesome.
And at the end, there's information if people want to know.
That's great. And you use the iPad to do all of this, right? That's awesome.
Here, I used another app that we can use. We can design anything. We could put our title.
Wow.
And then we could just see everything we did.
And this was one you created?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And with our partners, my partner, her name was Denise.
That's awesome.
And now she's not here. She went to another school, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can't present it again.
Good. And what do you think? Was it easier using the iPad than maybe, I mean, what did you think about using the iPad? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you guys so much. We're going to move down here. We've got our book trailers. Sir, what is your name?
Uriel Samanego.
Uriel, and what is your name?
Adrian.
Guys, tell me a little bit about these book trailers. What is a book trailer?
A book trailer is it's kind of like a story. It's the book, but it's told in the video.
Awesome.
We have to use pictures. We don't want to give so much away because we want people to get interested in the book.
That's awesome. So do you find pictures online and
Yeah.
then you use those, and then do you write these little the words here? Do you write those in?
My friend made this.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit. How was this experience? What did?
It was kind of fun. At the end, we have about 3 questions, and some of my friends, I showed it to them, and then they got excited about the book. And
So did you read the book, Mr. Popper's Penguins? Yes. I have a question. Did you see the movie? Was it funny? Yeah, Jim Carrey's pretty funny. Well, guys, this is extremely awesome. This is amazing. And again, we are super excited. Los Amigos Tech Academy are doing some great things, not only with iPad, but on the news, and again, with their book trailers. So, Los Amigos, great job. And we will be back to highlight some of the other great events. Good job. That was awesome. Very good job. Good job. Good morning, everyone. Again, welcome back to the Technology Expo. As you can see, there's a nice crowd here. We are very excited. We're going to highlight right now Laufer Middle School. Laufer is our newest middle school here in the Sunnyside School District, and we have our great Laufer students. Laufer, tell me a little bit about what you guys are showing off here and your name.
I'm Julian, and I'm in 8th grade, and we're showing off the Future City program.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about what is Future City.
Future City is an engineering program for middle school students.
Great.
And it kind of like, it helps you with budgeting. Like your budget, you have to manage your budget. We're using SimCity.
SimCity.
So it's a responsibility that we have to keep up and maintain the budgets and education. And
awesome. So here's an example. Tell me a little bit about, just explain what's going on here.
So in SimCity, what you do is you build your city.
Awesome.
But you need to make sure that you don't go bankrupt, because when you go bankrupt,
that's
your
not good.
game is over.
Yes, that's not good.
So it might be wise to build a few cities. It might be wise to start small and get larger progressively as you need to.
That's good.
Like I've been doing in this city. And if you look,
yeah.
And you might not be able to see this, but if you look at the money, I actually make money instead of lose money.
That's a high five. That's a good job. That's definitely what we want to, that's the goal. What's your name, sir?
Julia.
Tell me a little bit about Future City and kind of your experience with it.
Well, I'm in 6th grade, so I'm new to Future City, but
awesome.
I'm glad to be in it.
Good.
Future City is a nationwide competition, and people from all around the world, different states in the U.S., they compete, and the semifinalists go to Washington, D.C., where they can meet President Barack Obama, explore D.C., and have the final competition.
That would be awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome, Julia, go Washington, D.C.?
The winners from there, they get to go to Kansas for a space camp.
Wow, that would be great.
Second place is $5,000 for the school, and then third place is $2,000.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about this here, your Prezi, and kind of what it's showing.
This is Julian's Prezi.
Uh-huh.
This is showing the different types of like what it's supposed to be about.
Awesome.
And they're showing you like what type of new cars they're coming out.
Sweet.
What type, like smart cars. They're about 338 million people on each own luxury cars.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much. This is really exciting. Thank you. Tell me a little bit about what is this idea here?
This is like a board where we're taking suggestions about what changes would you like to see in the cities.
Good. So it looks like more lanes on freeways, Hyperloop, solar-powered cars. Good. What are some changes you might want to see?
Well, like more sidewalks.
More sidewalks. Awesome.
And more bike lanes. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much. Obviously, they're doing some really great things at Laffer. Laffer is awesome, and definitely thank you guys so much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and again, welcome back to the Technology Expo here at the LRC in Sunnyside High School. Right now, we are going to surprise Desert View High School, but we are going to talk to Desert View. It looks like business operations and support services. We are going to talk to them in a second. They're going to pull up their PowerPoint. Guys, tell me a little bit about what you're doing at Desert View, the awesome things that you're doing, and tell me your name.
My name is Victoria Sixabad. I am Vice President of the Club DECA.
Awesome.
And what we do at Desert View DECA, we have our own student store, so which the interns run.
Great.
Our teacher does not help us at all.
That's good.
We have our own webpage,
Awesome.
which is good, so students could go and.
It looks like desertviewdeca.com, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Desertviewdeca.com for those of you viewing out there.
We have we use Weebly, which was a really, really cool and easy way to make a website.
Awesome.
All right, and then our website is still in progress.
Oh,
We have
good.
to
Okay.
update it a
Yeah,
lot,
definitely.
And then we have our own Android app, which is really, really cool.
That is really cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Sorry for my car.
No, it's okay.
Desiree Deca. So it's an app for Androids only.
Oh, cool. Okay. So then anybody can pull up the DECA
Yeah,
app and
exactly.
just see what you guys are doing.
And it just basically talks about what is DECA, our state advisors. Our advisor ourselves at Desert View High School,
Awesome.
Desert View High, which is Hector Reyes.
Yep.
He is really, really amazing.
Good.
It talks about our campus events, which is cool. This was from last year, so it still
Yeah,
has to
so-
be updated.
okay,
so we had
great.
a senior night last year, we had a blanket and code drive, and our potluck meeting. Right here, we have a touchscreen POS system,
Awesome.
which is a touchscreen register. We take debit from students.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. We take debit from students, which is really cool. We barely got this registered this year, so we're still learning.
Hey, there you guys are in a picture too.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, again, we were just highlighting some of the great things, and Desert View with their DECA is obviously doing some great things. So again, at desertviewdeca.com if you want to check it out. It's under progress, but we can get on the site, we can see what is going on, and thank you guys so much for all the stuff. thank you so much. We have a very special guest. We are here with Superintendent of Public Instruction, John Huppenthal. Welcome to the Sunnyside Unified School District.
Nick, it's great to be here. Thank you for the welcome.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Huppenthal, in your time in education, how has technology changed from what you see?
It's been huge. I didn't buy my first calculator until I left high school. And it was a $440 Hewlett-Packard calculator, and all it could do is trigonometry.
That's awesome.
Now the power that we have is just unbelievable.
Times have changed. That's great. What do you think this opportunity for all these young students who are here to kind of display the technology that they're using?
Well, it's an example of how this school district has put enormous power in the hands of their students to take advantage of, to explore new ways, to gain information across the internet, to do research. It's just unbelievable.
Well, thank you so much. I won't hold you up. Come around and check all these awesome
My pleasure,
things.
Nick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. Good morning, Sunnyside Unified School District, and again, welcome to the Sunnyside Technology Expo. We are here live in the LRC at Sunnyside High School. We have some very esteemed guests. We have some great people here. We have showed you a little bit of the booths that are happening, the great things that are happening here at Sunnyside, and we are going to kind of walk around and talk to some people and get to know what's going on here. So we're really excited. Remember, this is just the first part of our stream today. Blue Devil News Productions is going to stream the expo here, and then we are going to make our way into the auditorium for our Secretary of Education here in the United States. Arnie Duncan is on his way here to Sunnyside, and he is going to speak. So we are going to start that stream a little bit later, but again, we are excited to have you here. Principal of Sierra Donna Samarano, there she is, say hello, and we are doing good. So again, welcome. We will get around and we will say hello and get to know some of the great things that are happening here. Expo. We, as you can see, are here checking out what Apollo Middle School is doing. We are going to talk to the Apollo Middle School students and tell us a little bit about what is going on here and what you guys are doing and your name.
My name is Janelle Granales. I am an 8th grader at
Awesome.
Apollo Middle School.
Tell us a little bit about your photo stories.
So this is work of the 6th graders. And so what they're working on is they're working on fractions, and they're using programs like Conceptual and Agile Mind.
Awesome.
And they work with fractions, and they've created stories that have to do with fractions. So I'll let one of the 6th graders.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your fractions and what you're doing. If you want to turn this way so they can see you and say hi. What is your name?
My name is Mona Lisa Lopez, and I'm a 6th grader at Apollo Middle School.
Awesome, Mona Lisa. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing with your photo stories with fractions.
So with our photo stories, we use fractions and we divide them to make them equivalent to each other, because we have a problem, and that's there's one box but there's 3 different sizes. So basically we have to use fractions to make them equivalent to each other.
That's great. So was it easier? Did you like using the computers when you were creating?
Yeah, because it's funner.
It's okay, awesome.
It's funner because we use different programs like Windows Paint, and we use Microsoft Document.
Great.
So we learned a little bit about our computers, and we also got to accomplish something and show what we learned.
That's great. So tell us a little bit, was when you created one of these projects too?
Yeah.
And what's your name? Okay, tell me a little bit about, did you learn about fractions?
Yes.
It made it easier. Tell me a little bit about that.
It made it more easier
we figure out like a plan. We had a plan.
Awesome.
We made a chart. We figure out. We made charts and we can like and keep details.
That's great. That's really awesome. Well, you can see that at Apollo they're doing some really awesome things. I remember when I was in school, fractions were tough, but look at this. They're creating their own photo stories, talking about fractions. I heard the word fun quite a few times, so they're having fun while learning, which is awesome. So again, we are here at the Tech Expo. We want to thank the Apollo students. Thank you so much. Great job, and we will continue with some interviews, and we'll see you in a few seconds. Again, Sunnyside community, we are back. We are going to interview Challenger Middle School. Sorry to hop in the way here. They did animation and flipped classroom. Look at this amazing setup. We have some students. Tell me your name, sir.
I'm Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Annalise.
Annalise. Tell me a little bit about your animation and flipped classroom.
The animation program we're doing is Blender.
Awesome.
As you can see, we're starting off, this is what we're doing in our classroom so far. And throughout the projects we're doing, we're going to end up with any product like this.
With this, so you start here with the idea, and then you go and you end up with some animation. Tell me a little bit, was it fun working with this program?
It is fun because you can make anything you want that you can imagine.
That's great. What goes into it? Do you need to know math? Do you need to kind of know some of the things? How long did it take you to get good at the program?
It took us about a month to get used to the program.
Awesome, definitely. Tell me a little bit, are you excited about being able to say, I created animation?
Yes, I am, because it's so complicated that most people can't do it, but when you're able to do it, it's really cool.
That's really great, and again, we are super excited. We saw our photo stories. We're now having students who are creating animation. So within the Sunnyside Unified School District, we're not only we're seeing the whole gamut, and we are seeing some really cool things where they start with this, they get all the way to animation, which is awesome. Like I said, we're highlighting all the great events here, all the great tables that we have, and we're going to try to get around to every table so that we can show you those great things. And just a reminder, this is just the first part of our stream. We are going to be streaming in here in the LRC, and then we are going to make our way to the auditorium. Secretary of Education Arnie Duncan is making his way here. He is on his way, and he will be here shortly. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back in a few. Ready to be interviewed? All right. Once we get All right, welcome back. Again, we are highlighting the great things that are happening here in our district. We are here with the Sunnyside Freshman Academy. Once again, we are here with the Sunnyside. We are here with the Sunnyside Freshman Academy. We are talking about the one-to-one freshman experience. Tell me a little bit about the one-to-one freshman experience.
Oh, but for example, right here would be our online interactive textbook, which allows us to answer questions at a student's pace.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit, does it make the learning a little bit easier on you?
It makes it easier and it makes it a lot better and actually enjoying.
Awesome. Tell me, what are you showing here? What do you have here?
Well, I'm showing a website that teachers can use. Instead of having like students one by one answering questions, everybody can participate in the classroom.
Awesome, definitely. We have a special announcement here.
The more people you get into the auditorium, the quicker you guys will be able to see what's going to happen. I don't want to be waiting in line to get in the auditorium as quickly as here. So thank you. You're all welcome to come back here afterwards and enjoy more. Elected officials need to stay here because from there he's going to come here to meet you. So you don't need to leave. Yes. So thank you, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a very special announcement. We are going to go to portion 2 of our live stream. We are all going to leave here. As you can see, people are making their way. We are going from the LRC here at Sunnyside and making our way into the auditorium. Word is that Arnie Duncan is right around the corner. He is going to be here before we know it. So we want to, again, thank you so much for tuning in. At this point, we're going to stop the stream for a second. You will go into the other stream and it will be streaming. In approximately 10 minutes, we will be live on the air again in the auditorium. So thank you so much for tuning in. What an awesome experience for all of us, for all of you, to see what is happening here at the Sunnyside Unified School District.